fellow members, I know that everybody's been dying to get some communication out about the golf course renovation. Currently we're in the phase where it's just a lot of dirt and it's really hard to depict in pictures and videos exactly what we're doing. But today we're here with Rees Jones and Steve Weisser, and we're standing on number 3 Trepidation tee, and immediately right off the bat, huge changes to this hole. I mean, we're standing on the black tee and it's still not 100% set in stone. So Mr. Jones, why don't you walk us through some of the changes that we've made here?
Well, I think what I told the membership throughout all our meetings and what we're trying to accomplish here is a golf course for every member of this club. So this is a great example of that. This is a par 3 that has a lot of bailout areas on the right. It has, really outstanding green contours. It has a little bump short of the green on the right, but that'll feed you into the green if you're playing the ground game. The green goes on a diagonal. It's protected in the back part of the green by a very large bunker, but the right side can be accessed on the ground. And as we move forward, we keep moving the tees to the right so the everyday player can find a more easy access to the green surface than the better player who plays more of a diagonal green.
The old green was fairly small and not receptive. It fed off actually probably all 4 directions. And what we have now is a more receptive green. It pitches toward the tee. The pocket hole that was in the back right is now a catchment so that you can hit your ball that direction. The office is still down there on the right, the low basin, but effectively, like Rees said, you can actually play and work your ball into the green as opposed to before you had to sort of hope it stayed on. So it's a big change for this hole, much different and more variety for sure.
Right.
And you've already had the opportunity to see holes number 1 and 2 before you get here to 3. And number 1 really has offset bunkers, and then it has different ways to get into the surface. If you go to the pin on the left, you have to carry the bunker. A little farther right, you have to carry a pocket. A little farther right than that, there's a ramp. So there's all different things to think about on a given day, which will make Addison Reserve Golf Course a pleasure to play on any given day, because as we move the pins around, the holes will change. Hole number 2, off the tee, you have a choice of going right or left. And we widened the left side. We made the bunker in the middle a lot smaller. And so you have a good angle from the left side, but it's an open entrance. And that green has some very interesting contours. So when Josh is setting up the golf course, it can change on any given day all week long.
Yeah, and just the changes, I mean, here back to number 3, the changes we made with this bulkhead here on number 3 and on number 9, I mean, they are just major accents to the hole. I mean, being able to squeeze this whole thing over left to the water. I mean, you used to play this hole and not really look at the water, but now we've put the water directly in your face, and we've effectively have pushed the reset button on what was a really good golf course, but now we're out here attempting to make it an excellent golf course and really just up to par with everything else that we do here at Addison Reserve.
And I think you're going to find a lot of different ways to play this golf course. You're going to find it a little more challenging, a little more, you have to put your mind to work and really conceptualize every shot. And I think it's going to be a joy to play. Right now it's all in the dirt. In a few weeks we're going to start having some grass. We're going to have sand in the bunkers, the liner in the bunker, and you as members are going to be able to visualize a little better what the 3 of us are trying to get across to you today.